Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a tutorial on this look here. So this will be appropriate for whatever you want it to be. Let's be honest, because I can say it's a holiday look, a date night look, but it's all about what you feel comfortable with. Now, I myself may have to be talked out of wearing this in the afternoon. So I'm just saying. So if you are interested on how to get this look, definitely keep on watching the video. And as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely do so on the way out. And if you have subscribed, welcome back. And thank you so much for joining us once again. And that's what I know. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you want to see how I created this look, definitely keep watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Okay, y'all, let's get started. So we're going to start by priming our eyes, and we're using the Cover FX illuminating, or no, anti-aging primer. Yes, that is the name of it. So we're going to take a little bit of that, and we will place it all over the eyelids and just kind of rub that in and make sure it is fully absorbed into the skin. And you want to go from your lash line to the brow bone all over. And just, I like to use my ring finger because it's less pressure. So now that we have that in place, we're going to go in with, what are we going to go in? Saddle from MAC. I do believe it's the color. Yes, Saddle from MAC. And so we're going to take that with a large fluffy brush and set that all over the primer we just laid down so everything can be nice and smooth and not tacky and cause our shadow to skip. So we're going to just go all over. And I don't take this all the way up to the brow bone, but I will use a different brow bone highlight. So now we're going in with Makeup Forever M646. I will list everything down below, and you want to put that right into your crease. And so we will kind of go back and forth with a fluffy blending brush and put that in our crease. And so now we're going to go in with two colors. This is M546 and M822 into the crease, and this will be kind of our next transition color, because we're going to go in with a black shadow, and we want to be sure that the black has something to blend into. So now we're going to take the Urban Decay liner in 0, and it's just a black liner. So whatever liner you have, it will just work fine. But you do want kind of a kohl base liner, something that'll be easier to smudge out. And so I'm going to take that and put that all over the lid. And that's going to make our color, final color, just pop really good. Now be careful with this. You want to take it over the mobile lid, but you don't want to take it into the crease. You want to give yourself some space to blend this into the crease. So if you take it all the way into the crease, then you're going to have black eyeshadow, above the crease, and now you look like you got a black eye. So just keep it darkest at the lash line and then blend up from there. And so now I'm just taking a synthetic sort of dense brush and blending that out. And then we're going to go over top of that to just kind of set that with a black shadow. And again, this is all in preparation for the last color we'll be having soon. And so just take that over the exact space where you put the liner down, and we'll blend that into the crease in a little bit. I almost stopped here because it was just, I wasn't sure I could blend out that black. And so you want to be sure that you just keep on going. So now we're going to take Makeup Forever again, M546, and it's kind of a dusty purple rose color. And we're going to use that to blend out that black shadow. And a couple of times you'll see me kind of tilt my head back, and that's just to check my work and see if in fact that color is blending. And so just keep on taking nice circular motions back and forth throughout the crease to really, really buff out that black shadow, because you want a seamless transition from one dark color to a lighter color. And it's going to take a while. I didn't leave all the clips in to show how long it took, but you'll be buffing for a minute, so don't think you're doing it wrong. And so you just keep on buffing and keep on buffing. And once you got that buffed out to your desired look, which should just be a pretty good transition from one color to the next. You're going to go in with the glitter glue on a synthetic brush. This is from Too Faced, and it's a really nice glitter glue, actually. I kind of like it a lot. And you want to put it all over the mobile lid area, just over that black area that you place down, because if you don't have glitter glue in the crease, that's okay. It'll help with that transition. And so now for the star of the show, we're going to do MAC Boom Boom Room. And I just took that same synthetic brush and flipped it over and put my brush into the product to the face. So this color works so much better, or shadow. This is one of the La Disco shadows. It works so much better with the glitter glue, in my opinion. You get less fallout, and then you also get a really nice color payoff. And so you're gonna just put that all over the black that we placed down earlier. And I like using sort of a purpley mauvey transition shade because there are some kind of purple reflex in this shadow. It's really, really pretty. And while we're placing that color, I can take a breath. So as you can see, I just keep checking my work and tilting my head back to make sure that that color is really well blended into the crease. I did take a cleaned fluffy brush and go over the edges just to make sure, and you can see me doing that here. Just making sure everything is blended. There's nothing worse than an unblended eye, especially when you're working with these crazy colors. So now we're going to go in with the brows. I've done one off camera, but I just wanted to show you a little bit my brow routine. I do have a video on this already, but just in case you guys are curious, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. And then once we get everything kind of filled in, so I'm kind of carving out the bottom and then top. After we kind of brush through the product, I do go in with a brow gel, and this is the Anastasia one as well in dark brown, just to set the brows and make sure they stay in place. Yes, yes, yes. So this is moving at a good pace because I can check my notes. So off camera, I also did wing liner. I used the inglot gel liner. And now I'm going in with my primer for my face. And this is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. Just wanted to try something a little different because we are using a matte foundation. And that is this sample here. It's the Lancome Teint 24 hour in the shade 460. And so I wanted to try a new foundation. I've been kind of thinking about it for a couple weeks, so I decided to give this one a try. Just got a sample from Sephora to try it out, and they give you a generous amount. So I took that and kind of painted it onto my face with a flat paddle brush, and then I'm blending it out with a damp beauty blender. This foundation is an exact color match for me. I was pretty surprised that I picked it out so wonderfully in the store. So now, and it has really good coverage. It's a beautiful foundation. But now we're going in with my favorite concealer ever. This is the Nars Creamy Concealer in Caramel. It's my ride or die. I love it so much, but I do want to try the new Makeup Forever one. So we'll see if we can get something else going here. But I am going to take that same damp beauty blender just with the pointed end, and we're going to blend out the concealer. So I've kind of put it on my usual places: under my eye, my chin, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and the center of my forehead to really highlight the high points of my face. So you'll blend everything out with a lovely damp beauty blender. Definitely get your beauty blender damp. This is my favorite part, you guys. I don't know if I've ever shown you this on camera, but I love to take my damp beauty blender into the Makeup Forever Duo number 2 to the gold portion in order to highlight. And that's how I apply this, kind of as a cream to powder sort of highlight. It is my favorite way to do it. And every time I do this and layer another highlight on top, I always get questions as to what highlight I'm wearing, especially if I combine it with Champagne Pop. But for now, we're just going to use this one highlight. We'll top it with something else later. But in the meantime, Beauty Blender, dampened, highlight. Oh, perfect combination. I love it. I love it. So I'll do the tops of my cheeks. I will also highlight the bridge and the tip of my nose, as well as my Cupid's bow. I kind of go ham on the highlight, but you know, you know your girl. This is what I'm into. I like to shine bright like a diamond. So we're just doing the Cupid's bow there. And if you use this technique for your highlight, I promise, just start with a corner, but it lasts all day. And so now we're going in with my favorite again, the Mercier powder and translucent to set my under eye. I cannot speak enough about how great this product is. But to set the rest of my face, I do use my good old faithful, I love it, the Nars Crystal Pressed Powder to set the rest of my face. And yeah, just set that with a big fluffy brush. This one's from Sephora. And I do take it down my neck. Now, my new favorite brush you guys heard me talk about is the Morphe M527 to bronze. And we're going to go in with Nars Casino. Also, another favorite this month to bronze the face. Now, honestly, recently I haven't been contouring much. I just bronze up the face really well and just go with that. That's enough for me these days. We'll see how long it lasts. But I definitely recommend this brush for bronzing. It's such a beautiful brush and it's so soft and it's just gorgeous. I love it. And so we're going to bronze in the usual places, the temples, the cheekbones, underneath the jawline, you know, the drizzle. And I do like to take it on the apples of my cheeks a little bit. I kind of like a bronzier, blushy look. And so for blush today, we're going to go in with a good old oldie but goodie, and that is Lovejoy from Nars. It's one of my favorite kind of neutral blushes when I'm doing kind of a extreme eye look. I like to keep it kind of neutrally bronzy on the cheeks, and this fits the bill perfectly. Again, Lovejoy from Nars. You guys have heard me talk about it forever. And so then I'm just taking the other end of this on your Cashier brush and just blending everything out. And so now we're going to go in with the Ardency and Monster Supercharged Eyeliner, I believe it's called, in black. And we're going to line the waterline and also tight line a little bit with this, what do you call it? You know, eyeliner. And then next we're going to finish up the eye. So we're going to go in with that Morphe shadow. This is M822. And we are going to, you know, run this along the lower lash line really tightly to the lash line. And then we're going to take M636 and M646. You guys, all of these shadows will be listed below. There's so many. And we're going to blend out that original shade. To highlight the brow bone, I'm using Nylon from MAC. I haven't used this one in a little while. And as I'm using it, I'm not really sure why, because it's so pretty. But I forgot to show you a clip, and then in a second here, I remembered that I was supposed to be showing you what I'm using. So there we go. So Nylon from MAC. I took a really tiny detail brush from Morphe and highlighted my inner corners. And then I lost the footage from my lip originally. So in this clip, I'm in my onesie. Thank goodness I saw it. And so I went in with MAC Vino. It's a lip liner from MAC. It's kind of have a mauvey, purpley undertone or tone to it. So then the lipstick we go in with, which is, what is it? Ofra liquid lipstick in Laguna Beach. We went in with that, and it just kind of takes this really kind of pinky nude to a color that I transforms it a little bit into more of a mauvey pinky nude, which complements, I think, my skin tone a little bit better. So after we're all done with that, that is the final look. I did highlight with rose gold from who? From Becca, which I will list down below, but that clip as well got lost in transition. Super sorry about that. But I will list everything down below. So I hope you guys like this look. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm so glad that my subscribers have come back to check me out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I was really feeling this look, and the best part is I wasn't going anywhere but back on my sofa in my onesie. So as usual, I love you guys so much. There's Boris. That's my doggy boy Dory. And I love you. Please subscribe. Bye.